From major favorites, Intel Grand Slam winners, and being the best team of 2019, this org is further away from succeeding than ever, with being out of the running for trophies for half a decade now. And the attempt to spark something new with Siuhy will prove futile. Because this is the curse of Team Liquid. Yes, the curse of Team Liquid. Yes. I will tell you everything you need to know about the curse of Team Liquid. Oh. Yeah, I'm just recording a video. No, it's fine, it's fine. Oh, yeah, please. I would love some. Yeah. Oh, yes, yeah, thank you. Nice. Love chocolate milk. A curse that has been haunting Team Liquid for a decade now. And what this curse does is it takes possession of its star players. It had its tendrils around Yakinder. And before that, it had a firm grip over who will be known as the avatar of this curse, Elige. But the curse of Team Liquid has found a new victim. What does this wretched and hauntingly scary, despicable curse do when it possesses a star player? Well, some say they become conniving.
Russ couldn't find a way to talk to Casper honestly to actually figure shit out, and Russ could not confront Casper. But like he could not confront, it's because he couldn't even say what it was. So how could we have resolution when Casper wouldn't even know what it was? And that's not to excuse Casper.
There are rumors that it decides who comes and goes.
We can't play with Liege. I won't play with Dong because I don't know if he's gonna be good. No, I wouldn't play with him. I don't like this. I don't want to do this. I don't like South Americans. Yeah. They're lazy. I don't like. They're like.
By the way, did you hear that, guys? I didn't say it. You know, you were all like, "Why can't Elise just rejoin Liquid?" I didn't say it. Did I say it? I heard it in the call though. Anyway.
Some believe it sparks megalomania in them.
Because in that conversation, we're talking about the future, and he's just like, "Zeus, I'm getting the feeling from you that you want to be involved in the building of this team." Yeah, of course I want to be involved. That's kind of like my job. I built that roster. Like, you were my first hire. How the fuck am I not going to be involved in this?
Some say they become untenable.
As I just think he's full of himself. He's emo and he's a dick. Fuck it. I don't give a shit.
And the Liquid curse spills over and takes over the land.
It's very clear there is one person pulling the strings at Team Liquid, and it is Twistzz. And to go from Elige, where it was always Elige pulling the strings at Liquid. Prior to Twistzz, let's not forget, it was Yakinder. Yakinder got to essentially make recommendations, build a roster. Joker Steve just went along with it. Players like Wind Waker that should never have represented fucking Team Liquid.
Don't be an organization where your back's against the wall. You're one of the biggest orgs in the world. How the fuck are you run by a kid?
And that, children, is the curse of Liquid. It's real, I'm telling you. Liquid has been under Twistzz, his whim, ever since he came back from his phase stint with which he won a major. He decides who comes in, who goes, and where the team is headed. So is it Twistzz who prevents Team Liquid from being a successful org? The curse of Liquid is not that they can only sign despots. It's that they create them. Twistzz is not the first. The problem of giving a player too much control and power is a systemic issue in Team Liquid. Look at who came before Twistzz. It was Yakinder who was in his seat before him, and he managed to create the worst Team Liquid Counter-Strike roster there has ever been. Signing Bulgarian Rainwaker and Russian Patsy, creating the first non-NA lineup since Team Liquid's inception. Just because Yakinder wanted to play with his buddies. They had the worst lineup they had. They were 20th in the world, they were losing everything, and they already imploded after 5 months. Or Elise, who's known to have the ego of a small planet. Posing ultimatums, who Team Liquid should keep, him. Or Simple, who was a top 4 player of that year. Or when he joined FaZe and played under an arguable GOAT IGL. And after 1 month of playing under Kerrigan, he's telling the world that he is the one that should fix their communication. I mean, what the? But I can't necessarily blame the players that much. Perfect players don't exist, especially not in esports. But it's the organization who can't keep these players in check. It's them who sprung the curse upon themselves. And one of the enchanters who cursed the land has to be Joker Steve.
That Breezy and Cirque thing is legit. That was an explored option in 2024 for Team Liquid, which is another reason why I can't believe Joker Steve still has a job. I will say this, maybe Victor didn't have to get involved, but ultimately what he's done here is he's backed Russ to the hilt, which is in line with what Team Liquid do with whichever fucking star player is pulling the strings. Because as I said, Joker Steve does nothing. And for Victor not to fire Joker Steve, at this point it is just a Nepo hire. I mean, like, I have never seen a more inept person in a job maintain their job for as long as Joker Steve has. Swanee, how do you appoint a coach and tell him not to be tactically involved? Another Joker Steve classic in mismanagement, I guess. And look, that is the problem.
Even the ex-coach of G2, Swanee, is saying straight up that it's mismanagement, clear as day in Team Liquid. And now they bring in Siuhy, hoping he would resolve everything. And the first interview he does, this is what he says. From the moment I joined, Twistzz made it clear to me that I'm taking over. I feel like if you have to address it, the Liquid curse is clearly there. Imagine, if there are any issues in the team, who are the management of Team Liquid going to side with? Franchise and a star player who's been heavily involved with the making of this team, or European IGL who is on loan for max 3 more months? And why is Siuhy on loan in the first place? Well, in my video discussing the Siuhy situation, check out the video, I hypothesized that it had to be personality issues and not in-game related issues, but that there were clashes in the team.
What we're waiting for was, let's just wait until like someone's going to buy him soon, one of the teams that's in trouble, and then we'll all tell you the real reason why he was not in mouse spots anymore. No one even knows right now, like, right, it's just like radio silence, isn't it? Just like, right now, sadly, I have no idea, like, because also that does make me worried that, like, what's the real reason? I just need to know the reason, please. Tell me what's in the box. What's in the box?
So it seems Siuhy could be a little bit problematic. Maybe not too problematic that you can't work it out, because every player has their issues. But we learned Twistzz is simply not able to work those out. And that's probably why they signed him on a loan in the first place, so it's not the same as when they signed Cadian.
I like the fact it's on loan for a few reasons, one of which, well, maybe they'll find out the reason that the whole mouse situation didn't work out.
So a lot of things are hanging by a thread. It's no longer only a question of, can Siuhy get some meaningful results soon, but also, will Twistzz give over control to Siuhy? Will the problems that Siuhy had in mouse come back up? And if they do, will Twistzz be able to work them out? All questions that if I had to answer them, I would be leaning to all of them being no. And the problem is, if there's one question answered with no, the formula doesn't work and the team is done. And that's the problem. I like this organization. Of course I have a jersey of them. They're half Dutch and they have so much potential and such great players, and Foreign agrees with me.
When I looked at their team, I think this is what saved them last season. Twistzz himself frags, but I'm sorry, he looks like he calls like a secondary caller. He calls his position and his play. I've even seen him just hold an angle and the whole team just throws to a halt. He gets like his kill and then he moves off and suddenly the team's moving again. It's like, listen, Naf winning you some clutches isn't you IGLing, bro. He would do that in every team. And then finally, that ultimate brief span where he just farmed all those group stages before people caught on and how he played, that covered a lot. Now that you've got Nertz in, I think Nertz is fucking cracked. So if you just have, by the way, just having Nertz, Twistzz and Naf, bro, I should already be talking about a team that's in all the semis.
And even their rookie AWPer Ultimate has potential and can grow into a tier 1 AWPer.
I think positive signs. Ultimate had a good event. He had a bit of a return to some kind of positive form.
He was really good on the rifle, I thought.
Yeah.
He was having some good moments on the rifle.
So what are your thoughts about Team Liquid and what are they gonna do in the next half a year? Will Siuhy stay? Is the curse real? And will they make some serious changes in the Team Liquid management? Let me know down in the comments. My name is Bert Burnington. I love talking about Counter-Strike, and if you do too, please consider subscribing and commenting down below, and maybe even joining the Burnington Big Shot Discord server where we talk Counter-Strike 24/7. So feel free to join that one. Bye.